Today is Wednesday. We've got our power up to take care of first. Go ahead and do your math facts at the top, then do your mental math and your problem of the day. If you're watching this now, you should be done with your math facts already. Let's go ahead and correct them together. 8 times 7 is 56. 6 times 3 is 18. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 6 is 48. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 7 is 28. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 6 is 42. 6 times 4 is 24. 3 times 7 is 21. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 8 is 32. 6 times 8 is 48. 3 times 4 is 12. 6 times 7 is 42. 7 times 8 is 56. 6 times 3 is 18. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. Mental math. A. 70 minus 45. Well, 70 minus 40 would be 30. Minus 5 more would be 25. You can always do it out too. 70 minus 45, you'll get the same answer. B. 370 minus 125. 0 minus 5, can't do that. Cross out 7, make it a 6, change it to 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 6 minus 2 is 4. 3 minus 1 is 2. 245. C. Square root of 9. 3 times 3 equals 9, so the square root of 9 is 3. Minus the square root of 1. 1 times 1 is 1, so the square root of 1 is 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Lisa purchased paint for $5.96 and brushes for $3.95. How much did she spend altogether? Well, $3.95 is only 5 cents less than $4. So 5 plus 4 is 9. 96 minus 5 is 91. $9.91. E. To which number is the needle pointing on the scale? Well, notice it's right between 400 and 500, so it's got to be 450. F. How many pints is 1 quart? Remember we put 2 P's in each of our Q's, so we had 2 pints. Remember what I'm talking about is when we drew our big gallon? Quart, 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 quart. We had 4 quarts in a gallon, and we had 2 pints in every quart. G. Choose a more reasonable estimate for the total capacity of a bathtub. 50 gallons or 50 milliliters? Well, capacity of a bathtub would be more like 50 gallons. 50 milliliters? 50 milliliters would be like less than 1/10 of a soda bottle. So that would not be what you would fill up a bathtub with. It'd be more like 50 gallons of milk. But of course, water. H, calculate 560 plus 24 plus 306. 4 plus 6 is 10. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 2 more is 9. 5 plus 3 is 8, so you get 890. Problem of the day. Each time Khan cleans his aquarium, he drains out some of the old water and adds 3 liters of fresh water. Khan has a 5-gallon container, 5-liter container, and a 2-liter container. How could he use those 2 containers to measure 3 liters of water? So if he's got a 5 and a 2, well, what if he filled up the 5 Then he could use that to pour some into the 2-liter. Oh, sorry, you can't see. Okay, so I'm going to put first, fill up the 5-liter. Second, pour 2 liters into the 2-liter container. Then 5 liters minus 2 liters is going to equal 3 liters. All right, flip it over and let's get going on our new concept. Today we're learning about how to multiply 2-digit numbers. Now, let's look at this new concept. If there are 21 children in each classroom, then how many children are in 3 classrooms? So we've got 21, 21, and 21. Well, instead of doing 21 plus 21 plus 21, we can do 21 times 3. Now, mental math is the first method we could do it. 21 is the same as 20 plus 1 more. So 20 times 3 is 60, because 3 times 2 is 6, and 1 times 3 is 3, so 60 plus 3 is 63. Now, the more common way that we're going to do it is with pencil and paper, and we're going to say 21 times 3. First, we're going to do 3 times 1 is 3. Then we're going to do 3 times 2 is 6. Notice it's different than addition because we're not just staying in a line and saying 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times nothing is 2, right? We're actually going and doing 3 times both of these, okay? That's how multiplication is different than addition. Let's look at our first example. It says 42 times 3. So first thing I want you to do is with your pencil, take and circle. First we're going to do 3 times 2. After we do 3 times 2, we're going to do 3 times 4. Okay? 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 4 is 12. So we get 126. Now if we did 42 plus 42 plus 42, right? 42 times 3, we'd get that same answer. 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 more is 12. Example 2 says the walls of the bedroom have already been painted. The rectangular ceiling measures 12 feet by 9 feet and still needs to be painted. Each quart of paint covers 120 square feet. Is 1 quart enough to paint the ceiling? Well, we've got to find the area. And remember, the area equals the length times the width. Length times width, so area equals 12 times 9. 12 times 9 is 108. So 120, would 120 square feet be enough to cover 108 square feet? Yes. So our answer would just be yes, it is enough. Let's go ahead and walk through our lesson practice together. Remember, first we're going to do 2 times 1, then we're going to do 2 times 3. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. We get 62. I'll go in pencil so you can see my circles a little bit better. 4 times 1, and then 4 times 3. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. So you get 124. Try this one. Try this one yourself. 4 times 2, and then 4 times 4. First do 4 times 2, write your answer right here. Then do 4 times 4, write your answer right here. Hopefully you got 168 because 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 4 is 16. Next, 30 times 2. 0 times 2, then 3 times 2. 0 times 2 is 0. 3 times 2 is 6. 30 times 4, 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 3 is 12. And then last one, 24 times 0. Well, anything times 0 is going to be 0, right? 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. Let's get going on some of those problems for your homework together. Make sure you've got your name at the top first. Remember, this is lesson 44. Let's do number 8 first. Use an inch ruler to find the diameter of this circle. Measure to the nearest quarter inch. So I'll take my ruler. Make sure I'm on my inch side. Start at the side, go through the middle, go to the other side. It's right at 3/4 of an inch. So diameter equals 3/4 of an inch. Number 9, compare. -5 is less than, greater than, or equal to -2. Well, remember, when we think negatives, we're thinking opposite of normal. So -2 is actually greater than -5. And then B says 60 times 4 is less than, greater than, or equal to 80 times 3. Figure out both those multiplication problems. Three times 0 is 0. 3 times 8 is 24. 240 is equal to 240. Go ahead, flip it over. Let's go to number 22. Write this addition problem as a multiplication problem. So we got 2.1 times, how many of them are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2.1 times 6. 27 then says, is $5.75 closer to $5 or $6? $7.75. Well, if I rounded it, it would tell me to go up one time. So it's closer to $6. So same thing, 5.75 is closer to 6. So A, number 6, or $6, B is just 6. 28 says, how can you pay $1.23 using the fewest number of bills and coins? So $1.23. What's my biggest bill I could use? I'd use a $1 bill. How am I going to get, can I use a quarter? No, because 25 is bigger than 23. So I'd have to use 2 dimes. And then 3 pennies. So $1, 2 dimes, and 3 pennies. 29, the price of a notebook was $6.59. When sales tax was added, the total was $7.05. How much was the sales tax? So $6.59 plus the tax is going to equal $7. So it's a missing number in addition sentence to find the answer. Let's subtract. So put $7 on top. 5 minus 9, can't do that. Cross out the 0, can't do that. Cross out the 7, make it a 6, change the 0 into 10. Cross out the 10, make it a 9, change the 5 into 15. 15 minus 9 is 6, 9 minus 5 is 4, 6 minus 6 is 0, so we get $0.46. Excellent. Keep working on the rest of your problems and ask any questions on Zoom.